Hey y'all, it's your girl Cass. Welcome to my page or channel, Cass the Light. And yes, you're seeing me again because I actually just had a conversation with one of my coworkers, and it just brought me back to maybe a few points that I missed on my last video, right? So we were talking about friendships, and you know how I mentioned in the last video that we actually really need to reconsider or actually think about what we consider a friendship, right? Or should I just say like a connection? Because friendship, like, I don't know. But since that's what we use, what do we really define that as what it is? Because I think sometimes we get it so misconstrued because of who we are and what like we expect out of ourselves. And so, and how we show up for other people, that we expect like people to be just like us. But just to be, because like the situation was this, right? Imagine you have a friend that you're close to, you know them for a very long time, and you ask this friend for like a ride, for example, and the friend says no. But when it comes to like certain other people, the friend is doing this for, like, but not doing for this person you know for X amount of time. And it just made me reconsider, because like, again, they known each other for a very long time, and I'm just like, are y'all considering friendships based on a timeline that you guys known each other? I don't think that's the basis of a relationship, just because I known you for a certain amount of time. It's just like how I said, like on social media, right? We're calling each other friends, but are we really friends? Do we really know each other? Do we add to each other? Because I feel like friendship for me is more based on a connection. Like, do I enjoy my time with you? Do we have shared interests? Do we give each other good advice? Do you have like my best intentions at heart? Are you gonna, you know, tell me what I need for myself, whether that is maybe you should take accountability, maybe you should level up, you know what I mean? Things like that. That's what I would consider a friend. It's more a connection, not based on necessarily the transactions that you can do for me, right? And so, because I feel like, and then we need to reevaluate what kind of people we want in our lives that we are considered friend. Because, for example, if you don't like that about your friend, right? I don't think it's right for you to project that onto your friend, for that to be an expectation as well. And it goes back to, oh, this is what I wanted to add. This is really what I wanted to add, because we were talking about friendship, is like when people say don't take things personal. I think that's kind of like ignorant for us to say, because even though consciously I know what people mean when be like, don't take it personal, but in actuality, when it comes to you as a being, everything about you is personal. And how you choose to react to that, that's when we say the words like projecting, expectations, or trying to force or enforce that onto other people, right? Because that's like when I was saying before in the previous video, it's just like, you can't tell me how I feel about something is big or small. That's how I feel about it. Like, and it's you as another person, if you're considering me a friend, like somebody who cares about me, then whether or not you deem that as big or small, you will put that into consideration, how I'm feeling about it, right? You can agree or disagree with that feeling, but are you gonna put that into consideration? You get what I'm saying? So for that example, if I'm expressing to you that I feel like you switch up based on certain people that you're around and you start acting funny, if you're going to say, hey, you're just taking it personal, you're in your feelings, yeah, I am. That's how I feel, and I'm expressing that to you. It's up to you whether or not you're going to take care, like, put that into consideration or care about how I'm feeling. And then if they don't care about how you're feeling, it's then up to you to reconsider, like, hey, well, is this the type of person I want in my life who can't put my feelings into consideration, or put themselves in my shoe to see where I'm coming from, because we all are different people at the end of the day. We're going to react to to things differently. We're not the same being, but can we take ourselves out of our own feelings and out of our own space and be able to put ourselves in other people's state of mind, place, or position that we can see where they're coming from? Don't get me wrong, there are some things that are gonna deem crazy just across the board, but even crazy, sometimes I can understand even though I don't agree with it. Understand to overstand where I'm coming from. And so I think we need to stop using the terminology don't take things so personal, and just be like, that wasn't my intention, or I understand how you're feeling, but I don't feel the same way. And then also not having this expectation when it comes to people, because then obviously you're bound to be disappointed by it if it's not in alignment with how you feel. But I think it's something that we really need to analyze within ourselves and the people around us, because then you have choices, right? You can be like, okay, well, I noticed this about this person. Well, if they're not choosing to show up like that for me, maybe I need to take a step back. And well, I love them, I don't want to lose them, so I'm gonna be just a little bit more distant compared to this person, but I still want them in my life. Just, when it comes to that person, don't expect me to show up for you in those same capacity or more, or how I used to, because I don't feel like it's reciprocal, right? Or you have the choice to be like, I see how you move, I don't really care for that to be the type of person I have around me, so peace, love and light to you, but that's not what I want in my life. Because I feel like we're constantly thinking, like, at the end of the day, we can't control how people move, how people feel, but one thing you can and do control is you, and how you can move accordingly. That is a power that you have. And that's why I say, when it comes to any situation, like, yeah, you can communicate it, you can address it, but ultimately, based on their reaction or how they handle it, it's totally up to you. Like, I always say, like, you're the problem. Look at you. It's not them. Because necessarily, they don't think that they're doing anything wrong. They don't see that there's an issue in how they're doing it, but you see that as an issue. So technically, you're the one who has the problem, and it's up to you to fix that. It's not up to anybody else or anybody else responsibility to fix that for you. That's if they choose to, acknowledge that and want to address it or put that in consideration. That's totally up to them. But you cannot always expect that to happen. And so based on the result of that or the outcome, it's up to you how you choose to move. Because for me, I don't feel like it's right that you're thinking that this person is a friend, but then low-key have resentment towards this person when they don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. And are you being a true friend, or is that a true friend that you're having around, if that's really how you feel? Because I feel like real and genuine connection should be out of love and light, and anything outside of that is not genuine, it's pretending, it's fake, it's fraudulent. So I just want to bring that up, because I don't want to hear people like, oh, don't take things personal. No, it's personal. It's real personal how we feel. And yes, because it's my person, and we're all on a personal journey. So to have certain expectations to put that on other people, I don't feel like it's right or fair. Can you share your outlook, your feelings, and all of those things? Absolutely. But how we choose to move is totally up to us. But yeah, that was my message for today. Please like, share, subscribe, or click the link in the bio. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hope it's full of love, bliss, abundance. And if nobody told you today, let me be the first one to tell you, Divine Reflections, that I love you. And I'll see you guys next time.